Morning all. Welcome to Grandad's allotment. Morning all. Welcome to Grandad's allotment. 29th of May today, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I've just spent a couple of hours on the plot. I'm going to plant up some of my strawbale veg. But first, kettle on. See you in a bit. Right, I've got my cup of tea, and I've laid out my plants and my strawbale veg. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'll just spin you around. Right, in this top bed, I've already got, you can see the potatoes coming through. So 3 potatoes in there. So that'll be along the back one. And in this bale here, I'm going to try a little bit of sweetcorn. In there, it's just mini corn. I haven't had time to plant any, so I've just bought some. So I'm going to do in this little quarter here, or third, the sweet corn, so it's in a clump. I'm going to put a few strawberries in along the front, and then probably some beetroot. In this bed here, this hasn't got any potatoes in, so along the back row, I'm going to do, in between those 2 posts, a row of peas. So that's what peas there, they're early onwards. I've got a few beetroot there, and purple top Milan turnips. On my other bed, I've already got, again you can see the potatoes coming up, 3 lots of potatoes. So I'm going to put a couple of rows of shallots in there, some beetroots and some pak Choi. Again, I bought the pak Choi. And then when my other things sort of come up, my beans and stuff, I'm going to sort of interplant them. So I'll have a couple of bean plants, different colours in each straw bale veg, and probably a courgette in there somewhere as well. So I'm going to start, and I'll put you up onto a tripod and show you what I'm doing, but I'll just show you. These are my first early potatoes in there. They're all up, well up, and they've been earthed right up to nearly the tops of the buckets. My seconds and main crop are starting to come up, so I need to earth them up today. This is just a bit of straw out of the straw bale veg. So yeah, they are starting to come down there. Yeah, so I'll get them earthed up today as well. But I'm going to crack on with these. Got about an hour. Let's get it done. Right, I'm going to start with this bed first. Pull some of the grass up. I'm not going to be able to stop this growing, obviously, because it's wheat. It's just keep on top of it a little bit. It's going to grow more in some places than others, just depending on where the seeds lie. Right, so I think we're going to put the corn in this little corner here. It is baby corn. I'm just going to work out what's easiest to dig with. Oh, it's a lot softer now than what it was when I put the potatoes in. Trouble is, it's going to look like the wheat. I think I might just dip the holes because it's going straight in. Yeah, it's a lot softer than what it was. when I put the potatoes in, so it's going to be much easier to plant. I'll give these a good water in and a bit of feed. So this is just baby sweet corn. Never grown up before, but it's all I had in the garden centre when I went in that day. Simon from Strawbale Veg said he was told that sweet corn would never grow, or corn would never grow in bales, and he did it last year with some of his, and it actually, random one there, it actually worked quite well, so give it a go. Well, all this is an experiment, so I'm not losing anything. I'll still be putting stuff in my other beds. Right, let me have a look at the sweet corn. So that's a corner of bed sweet corn. Put that in there. Might run a couple of strawberries along the outside edge, and then a bit of beetroot in the middle. Slurp. So this beetroot, I've got two sorts in here. One is Alberta and one's the standard Boltardi. I'll do the Boltardi in that one. Sorry about the dog barking, but it's all the kids are going to school, so everybody's going past. Right, so yeah, just a little clump of beetroot in here, I think. Again, I'm just dibbing a little hole. These are grown from seed, you know, decent set of roots on. Let's get 3 in here. One more, do you think? Let's stagger them. So yeah, these are Alberta, these are the white ones. I don't even like beetroot, but the wife does, so I've got to put some in somewhere. Another couple in here. So once these start to grow, I'll see what gaps I've got left. And pop some other little bits in. So that's 6 clumps of beetroot in there. Let's say they're Alberta. That in there. Strawberries. 3 plants in the middle, I think. Once these potatoes start to come up, I'm going to put like a bit of a mesh to keep the foliage that way. So these are just traditional strawberries, Cambridge favourite. good all round strawberries. Got another bed of strawberries to plant up. It's a honeydew. So I keep Cambridge in this one. And these were bare root plants which I potted up a few weeks ago. Right, so that's the first bed done. So 3 potato plants, 2, 4, about a dozen baby sweet corn, 6 clumps of Alberta beetroot and 2 strawberry plants. Right, let's crack on with the next one. Right, this one I'm going to put the peas into. 2 rows along the back there. I brought my thermometer out just to see, if it is getting any heat. It's standing at about 20 degrees there at the minute, so not much more than sort of temperature outside I would have said, but things are growing in it, so let's have a go. And like I said, these are early onwards, grown from seed, budget seeds. Do these every year, these ones. Fairly decent root system. I'll tie these into the post. I'm going to put a mesh up. Dead easy to put the holes in, I must admit. That's like 5 plants in each row, but there's probably 2 or 3 peas in each cell. So, right, so the mesh is going to go along there, so I'll stagger them. Yeah, stagger them a little bit. You see how easy it is to push the trowel in. Right, and mesh up. Two little in my pocket, I think. These nuts. One of these plant wraps on for now. Right. String. I'll just tie these up. Just to bring them in towards the mesh. Get them starting to climb. Right, I'll switch you off there because the dog's barking. Right, I've just moved you a little bit because of the sun. Too much of my teeth. So in this middle bit here, up against the peas, I think I'm going to put a turnip. So I've got some, these are purple top Milan. Look a bit messy because I dropped them, but we'll see how they go. And again, I'm just dipping in a little hole. Let's see how these go. They do look a bit scratty because I did drop them, but they have got a decent root on them. Top's sort of looking a bit tatty, but hopefully they'll recover. So we put 2 rows of these in. So there's a few who are doing this experiment this year on YouTube. Terry King, he's in the West Midlands doing it. And then Digwell Green Fingers as well. He's the one I watched last year. I got the idea of this. He did really well with his. He's down south somewhere. Quite sure where he is. I don't know it's south compared to where I am. I think I'm the furthest north doing this. So let's see how it goes. The only thing I can see being an issue is the watering. Trying to keep on top of the watering, but I suppose once this starts to break down, then it should retain some water. I'm just going to see how it goes, but yeah, see, it is just an experiment. Nothing lost. The beds that I had here had to come out anyway because the boards were rotten. So they had to come out anyway. They were being replaced. I would have to replace all the soil in them as I took them out. So I've used the soil that was in to top up other beds. And the compost from this will go in next year. Right, I've got some beetroots here. These are they're Pablo. So I'll do a different beetroot in each one, see how they go. So I've got Bolt Hardy as well. I'll do that in the next bed. Again, these are just little clumps. 2 or 3 in each. I'm just dipping the hole. I will give these a feed once I've got everything in, and that's just with compost tea. That's all I'll be using on these. Struggling these ones, don't worry. Right, that's 4 little clumps in there of Pablo. I'm going to leave this patch here for some beans and stuff. Right, let's get on to the next one. Right, onto the last bed. So I've got 3 potatoes in the back. Did them the other week. This one's just starting to come through there. So they are come through. The potatoes are planted sort of 2/3 down. Put a big hole in. It was nearly the depth of my arm. I don't remember the video. So in this one, I'm going to put a little block of shallots. Probably these. Probably 6 shallots in here. These are golden gourmet, I think, and they are just done from sets. So again, just digging a bit of a hole because these are in bigger cells. Got a decent root system on them, and they're gonna go in there. It is all broken down, you can see. I said Terry King and Digwell Green Fingers are doing this as well, but they're doing a slightly different way of getting the stuff to break down. I used lawn sort of conditioner first of all, and chicken pellets, and then just watered it in to get it to start and go. It takes about 2 weeks, sort of 14 days to get it to start and break down. Terry used urine to get his to start and break down, and Digwell Green Fingers used urea to get his to break down. All does the same. I just don't fancy using urine, to be honest. See the root system on it, it's quite good. Right, and in here I'm also going to do a bit of pak choy. Probably, don't know, 4. Don't know how big they get. Again, these were bought. I haven't grown them from seed. I've just seen them at the garden centre. I thought, oh, why not? Give them a go. I never have any luck with them when I do them from seed, to be honest. Just one plant. Right, we'll plant these elsewhere in a normal bed in the garden, in the allotment. Quite a few in that, to be honest. So that's 6 shallots and 4 pak choy in there as well. I'll see how these establish, and then I'll probably put some beans and stuff in between, or some beetroot. I'll see how it go. Right, that's the raised beds done for now. The straw bale beds done for now. I'm going to water them in, and I'm going to head off home because I've got to go to work this morning. Right. Right, last bit to do. Here's the water. So this is just compost tea that I'm using. I just make it with, I have a bag of compost 6x or some horse manure in a Hessian sack, and then put it in the bottle of water, and you get this compost tea. I will use a little bit of comfrey tea as well. I'll make that during the summer when the comfrey comes up, and maybe some nettle tea as well. Right, 1 full pot on each one, and that's it. Right, that's it for today. It's 9:30. I've been here since 7:30, so I'm going to head back home, get some breakfast, get ready to go to work. So I finished my planting on my beds. I'll do a bit more next time I come. See you on the next one.